And jockey Jim Cassidy just missed out on the Derby Doncaster double at Randwick this afternoon. He got the first leg home, an amazing win in the 3-year-old classic on Innocent King. But in the Doncaster, Cassidy's Mount Soho Square wasn't quite good enough to run down the winner skating.
With bright autumn sunshine and a huge crowd, Randwick was in perfect condition for the 3-year-old classic it's hosted every year since 1861. Fillies have had a great record in the Derby in the last decade, with Rose of Kingston, Tristarc and Research, and punters plunged heavily on another filly today, Slight Chance.
As they come around the turn and they're attacking from all sides. Slight Chance just the leader from Irish Rort. Air Seattle 3 deep, successful bidders right off the track, and then Captive Edition looking for a run. Innocent King looks to be struggling as they come over the rise, followed by Paladin Burst on the extreme outside. On top of the hill now, Slight Chance is struggling. She's headed by Air Seattle. Irish Rort, his Captive Edition coming through in the centre, and Paladin right down the outside. Air Seattle wide out, joined again by Captive Edition. Slight Chance is battling on Innocent King. Innocent King is now bursting along the fence. He's coming home far the better, Innocent King.
It had been a great ride by Jim Cassidy to get Innocent King balanced and going again after receiving a severe check on the turn.
That's Innocent King in the orange cap right behind Slight Chance, the leader. Look at that. Banged into the rail, got a severe check, lost a length and a half.
I was a little bit worried, but the only thing that did go through my mind was don't panic. You know, you've still got good 400 or 500 metres to run, so it was just a matter of getting back into the race and finding the line the way he did. It was good.
The Doncaster field had been described as the best in the history of the race. Punters supported Naturalism and Soho Square, with Scalacci a clear favourite.
They top the rise. Gifted Power tackled on all sides. Skating getting the rails run. Primacy joining in his Soho Square. Welcome Knight and Scalacci can't go on, but the filly skating burst to the lead. Soho Square coming after her. Jimmy Cassidy shooting for the double. Skating just in front. Soho Square inch by inches wearing her down. They walk to the line. Skating has won the Doncaster.
It's an elite list of fillies that have won the Doncaster over the tough metric mile at Randwick. Jockey Grant Cooksley and trainer Graham Rogerson quick to pay tribute to skating's courage.
I just got the greatest admiration for this filly. She just got stronger and stronger, and I don't reckon she's anywhere near at her peak.
Well, there's a big statement, and there's the result of the Derby. Innocent King at 5-2 over Captive Edition, and Air Seattle at 125-1 filling third. The favourite Slight Chance just missing out on the place. And the Doncaster result, skating at 20-1 despite her good form. The Horror outside draw turning a lot of punters off, but straight to the front, and she wasn't headed. Well, racing today mourned the death of trainer Jeff Murphy. A real character of the turf, Murphy trained many great horses, and he won the Cups double with Gurners Lane in 1982. On the home front, Coolong Road provided Lee Friedman with some consolation. His 4 Doncaster runners failed to fill a place, but Coolong Road is now Brisbane bound after today's Easter Cup win. A long shot treble by apprentice David Taggart. That was his first in the city. And he started with the Wickermist at 8-1 in the first event. The Wickermist breaking its maiden status, easing from 9-2 out to 8-1. Race 2 won by A. Cole, who eased from 7-2 out to 5, beating Stargoose and Munition. Now, Never Under Charge was the shortest favourite of the day in race 3.
Against Landary Downs in front, but Never Under Charge raced up to it at the 200. Toil running into third placing, and then Sheer Extravagance. Never Under Charge 100 out, dash to the lead from Landary Downs, a gap to Toil, but Never Under Charge a class above them, sprinting away, and Never Under Charge wins it by about 3 or so on the post to Landary Downs.
Never Under Charge, now fulfilling his earlier promise, has been set for the Angus Brut in Adelaide. He's won 3 in a row now, today with 60.5 kilos in impressive style. Race 4 and Talent Lover started favourite at 9-4, held off Baignet to record her second straight win. Auntie Mary will be fitter for the run. The Easter Cup of $50,000, Dark Czar the favourite in a wide betting race, and a great finish.
Mamselle Perdue in front with Coolong Road tackling it at the 200, and Ramyar fighting back along the fence. They were in front of Spring Hill and Toy Image, and Vows is diving through. It's Coolong Road and Mamselle Perdue from Vows. Mamselle Perdue fighting on strongly, got ahead in front of Coolong Road and Vows. Mamselle Perdue, Coolong Road lunges again. Might have got there, nothing between Coolong Road and Mamselle Perdue.
Coolong Road can be hard to follow and difficult to ride, but responded to Simon Marshall's desperate urgings to lunge at the winning post.
Just give him one behind the saddle to persuade him to get the line and win the race, and he didn't like that at all. I ended up a length, the neck behind Mamselle Perdue, or a head. So I put the whip away, rode him out hands and heels, and he found again, and, you know, a bit of class.
Coolong Road, usually best on wet ground nowadays, has been set for the Doomben Cup in Brisbane. He eased from 10s to 14s today, just nailing the 20-to-1 shot Mamselle Perdue. Now to race 6.
It's Deferred Income passing the 200, drawing clear of Varro's last. I'm Value, and then came Nickel Road, but Deferred Income in front, holding I'm Value in the last bit, in fact pulling away, and Deferred Income wins at 2 lengths I'm Value. Varro's last is third.
A race of little depth, Deferred Income getting the money at 20-to-1 over I'm Value 14s, and Barrow's last at 12-to-1. To race 7, David Taggart, looking for his long shot treble, was on Fancy Bird.
And Fancy Bird is right down the outside now. Pug for Me in front of Richmond Boy, Seaside Attraction Man Rebo. Pug for Me in front with Fancy Bird flashing home, and Kilbahar Star a great go. This is close, I reckon. Fancy Bird from Kilbahar Star.
Well, at 8s, 20s and 25s, David Taggart certainly not the punter's pin-up boy, but he did ride Fancy Bird home well. Kilbahar Star was a bit unlucky, and Pug for Me just finding the 1100 again a bit too far. And the last today, this was won by Malo, who I think was once trained by Jeff Murphy, back from 11-2 into 4-1 over Queen Echo, and Toot and Whistle was an eye-catcher. Now the daily double today, 3 and 9, $476.60. The extra for 7 and 5, $27.40. Today's quadrilla, $9,797.40. And the quad extra, $78,451.70. Nobody managed a straight 6, $61,500 into the pool for Caulfield Monday. Upsets today in the Bells Beach Classic include Lost